Welcome back. I told y'all, they be on that Mafia. We taking the break from my Sims family. They be on that Mafia, man. We on that Mafia. I know it's an old game, but it's old to y'all. New to me, so guess what? It's new to y'all. It's new to this channel. So let's get it in. Without further ado, today we're gonna keep our topic very, very simple. I might as well hop on the WNBA bandwagon because you know what? It's not even about a bandwagon because I have my own set of opinions in regards to this. And let's just start with what I feel is going on. First things first, we all know that the WNBA. First of all, let's start here. Let's be honest. Outside of last year and this year, mainly this year, talk in regards to the WNBA. Because last year, because first of all, women's sports is an anomaly anyway. I know you got your Naomi Osaka's of the world, your Serena Williams of the world, and mind you, I'm only naming black people because I feel like race and sports go hand in hand because everybody wants to be represented or want their race to be represented in the highest of highs. So that's why I feel like when it come down to women's sports, it's kind of a slippery slope. All right, so everyone knows that shit was flunky. Shit was kind of funky out here. Then you turn around and you have the whole Caitlin Clark aspect of it. Now let's talk about that. Remember what I said about what the WNBA or women's sports being a slippery slope. Let's talk about it, right? Everybody want to be represented. For so long, when you think about sports in America, when you think about traditional sports in America, outside of baseball, basketball, football, soccer, things of that nature, the ones that are true to entertainment. What's one thing you have in common? Which one race you have in common? Well, it's not even about a race thing. What's one thing you have in common? It's most likely dominated by minorities. You got soccer being dominated by Hispanics, and we got track and field being dominated by Jamaicans, and this, that, and the third. Outside of swimming, shout out Michael Phelps. Which, once again, entertaining. Got basketball. Most people will tell you that Michael Jordan made basketball the biggest thing. I think the only player that's bigger than Michael Jordan in the world is probably Yao Ming in China, being honey. But Michael Jordan revolutionized basketball, and then of course you have, everyone I would talk about Magic Johnson and this, that, and these different, pioneers of the sport. So when you come down to women, all you have is Serena, and that's tennis. Once again, not as entertaining. She made it entertaining. So now all of a sudden you got this little white girl out of Iowa, bro, who shoots 3-pointers from the fucking parking lot. I don't give a damn how she looks, how she carry herself, where she went. Only thing I know is one thing: she can play. She can play. Fundamentally wise, she has it all. Only thing about Caitlin Clark that I can honestly say about her game that's actually a detriment to her game is the fact that she's not physical. That's all. The girl not physical. But outside of, getting down and dirty, she handles herself very well on the court, bro. It's I'm telling you, if you playing against her and you rooting against her with the ball in her hand is a scary sight. It's a scary sight. When they played LSU last year, Angel Reese was hurt. Man, I put it in a video saying, get physical with her, bro. She cannot handle physicality. She can't. That's what South Carolina knows. Did they play South Carolina? Yeah, I think they did. Whoever they played, I think that's what South Carolina showed them. Or whoever the hell they played after that. That's they showed them physical. So, and that's another thing. You gotta look at her support system. From the games that I've watched, whether she was in college or whether she in the pros, she does demand a pretty. Look at this guy. She does demand a pretty big audience. She really does. She really does. I've seen, just off of scanning the crowd, I've seen people like Pat McAfee, like even Tyrese Halliburton, man. Even he made an appearance. The guy from We're the Millers, what's his name? Jason something. I don't remember. but from Where the Millers, he was there. Kelsey Blum, whatever her name is. The chick Darren Waller screaming and hollering about right now, she was there. And it's like, where you want to talk about something? Let's talk about something. You notice I say all those celebrities that come out and show their support, and that's just celebrities that we've seen. Think about all the other people, all the other businessmen and women that come out there and show their support. Iowa alumni, true fans of the sport. People want to be represented, bro. That's all it's about, representation. And that's black people. That's one thing that we shouldn't even like feel like we not grasping that concept. It's all about representation. Representation. Them people finally got something that represents them in a sport that's been dominated by, let's call it what it is. Outside of Larry Bird, nigga, that sport has been dominated by us. So it's okay. And the funny thing about it is y'all so caught up in the fact that she white, you missing the point. This sport has been dominated by us, but not revolutionized. Women basketball. If she comes in and she could revolutionize it because she's given the majority of the people that's going to financially support that organization representation, motherfucker, take that. Take that. Cause you know what? Cause y'all talking all that shit about that, but look at how many people you see show up to a game for Angel Reese. Keep it stacked. What rappers? What's Sexy Red at? I'm just being funny at this point, but I'm being 100. Where they at? And if they are, and I apologize if they have shown up, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it on my timeline. I haven't seen it as popularized as I'm seeing the other people showing up for Caitlyn. That's my disclaimer. Just in case motherfuckers do show up and want to be in the comment section or always want to say blase, 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 blah. I don't see it. It's not as popularized as when it comes down to her. But since we want to make this about her, let's keep it a stack. Outside of before this year, did anybody know about Angel Reese outside of the? And I'm keeping it a stack, and I ain't even on some bandwagon shit because I'm from Louisiana. I'm actually an LSU fan, so I'm keeping it a stack, and I'm gonna keep it a stack and be like, oh, I didn't know that was Angel Reese, because for the most part, up until the March Madness, that's when I really tuned into basketball. I would see her game or something passing, and it just was like, who's this big ass, tall ass girl? She's like 6'6". Number 10, you know what I'm saying? Because one thing about her, she's never been the type of scorer, but she's physical in a sense because she throws her body around. She needs to be more fundamentally sound, but when it comes down to her rebounding, she's elite. She's elite. Her ball control and all that, she's elite. She's elite. And a lot of people have had their opinions on this topic. You know, I'm gonna let y'all hear a couple opinions on this.
Caitlin Clark, it appears to me, she's saving the WNBA. It has nothing to do with anybody else. People are tuning in because of that white girl. Nobody cares about all that damn weave you run up down the court with, all them fake ass eyelashes. They there looking at Caitlin Clark because of what she presents, her decorum, how she presents herself. Everybody else is just come off like, I ain't going to say it, you know what I mean. 65-70% of this country is white. Yeah. Those white people ain't trying to look at a bunch of butch, ungrateful, American-hating, unpatriotic minorities.
Let's talk about agenda, because now since they say that Caitlin Clark is being targeted, Angel Reese made some comments, and I thought that was kind of cold-blooded how they cut that girl off when she said that it's not just about her, it's about, me as well. But then the girl go on to say things that kind of give credit to the ones that came before them and the ones that's coming after them, and just overall in general. So in case you saw that viral clip going around about her saying that right there, it's not just about one person, it's about me as well. But they cut that shit short, bro. Like, watch the whole thing. Watch the whole thing.
There are so many great players in this league that have deserved this for a really, really long time, and luckily, it's coming now.
Ain't that pitch coming at me job side? Boy, who is you? Where you from, Australia? And if you want to be honest, if she had the option to take her talents elsewhere, i.e. the big three, which I've heard a lot of people say that was a possibility for her to go play with Ice Cube League, but she could have made X amount of dollars, And then it would have been it kind of would have been an eye for an eye type kick because now what do I do? It would have been an eye for an eye type kick because she would have brought more popularity to the big three, which the big three don't really need, but you know, who doesn't want more marketability and to be more, you know, popular? But instead, she stayed true to what she said. She stayed true to her agenda, whatever that may be, which is shining light on women's basketball and giving, you know, young girls hope that one day they could, you know, experience what she or achieve what she's achieved. Cool. All right. And then you can make the statement that it's easy for me to say that when I've been getting millions of dollars in endorsement deals and this, that, and the third. So that's really what it's. If the hate really is because of the money, then you pointing the finger at the wrong person because the finger need to be pointed at all those who don't come out and support y'all. And that's call it for what it is. When this season started, I said I was gonna check out a game. I said I was gonna check out Atlanta Dreams and Chicago Sky game. As a matter of fact, see who I said I was gonna go see? I was gonna go see Angel Reese because my thing is I'm gonna rock with my kind. It's all about how you do it. I find it very funny that we always want to make this about race or bring up the race. But when you look at when you scan the crowd and scan the games, you see everybody wearing 22 Clark, 22 Clark hat, 22 Clark shirts, 22 Clark jerseys. Kids running up wearing Clark. I ain't seen a motherfucker wear a Reese jersey yet. I ain't see a black person capitalize on her yet. But the niggas capitalized on her last year to put her in that Lotto video. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, niggas know what they be doing, son. Niggas know what they be doing. So until we start supporting and showing up, man, shut the fuck up. Cause y'all make shit harder than what it need to be, and y'all take attention from what it is. Now all of a sudden, everybody targeting the girl and y'all asking the questions about this and the third. It's like, man, let it be and see what that shit get them. That's all that is. Let it be and see what that shit get them. That ain't gonna get them nowhere. Get a new. Ain't gonna get them nowhere. But like I was saying, I was gonna go to Atlanta Dreams game. I go look at the prices. Nigga, the cheapest price for one ticket was $192. Respectfully, I'm not spending $200 to watch a bunch of bitches that don't dunk. I'm sorry. Unless I was on FanDuel and I knew for a fact I was about to get that money back or double it, man, I am not going. Unless I'm about to be a WNBA husband, nigga, I am not going. I'm not going to that. And then that made me realize something. Why is this shit so goddamn expensive? Clearly it's expensive. I ain't got no bullets. Clearly it's expensive because it's not even like it's a hot commodity. Man, we gotta recuperate all this money that we losing, bro. We gotta recuperate it. I could get it, and then but then on top of that, it's not really a pro and a con because you pay $192. Most definitely you're not gonna be that far from the court. You know what I'm saying? Versus you paying the equivalent in the NBA. You ain't gonna be courtside, but you might be on probably one of the low levels, but you ain't courtside. You ain't in the suites. So at the end of the day, it's really more about the bang for your buck.
He's got brains enough to move things around. Rumor is he's got a map hid somewhere for his drivers.
Something like that could come in handy. Maybe I'll convince one of his men.
That really bothers me that
we've got another man goes by the name of
we as a community always got the most to say about a situation, but we don't never want to do. And when you do, you're so unorganized with doing it. It just it don't look right. Or not that not only does it not look right, it doesn't change nor accomplish anything. And that's a problem. That's a recurring problem within our community that we have. We could get behind something. We could have something to get behind, something to root for. But with no organization and with no real end goal for change, what's the fucking point? And I really don't understand why it's so hard for us to come together when it matters. Because it's like she said, it's more than just Caitlin Clark. That's a true statement. It's more than just Angel Reese. But since y'all are the martyrs, because we ain't talking about Aja Wilson. We ain't talking about none of the players that came before y'all, bro. We talking about y'all. So unfortunately, y'all are the martyrs. So if y'all gonna be the martyrs, I have no idea what I'm about to do. That's so funny. I'm just running around. Let me see what's up with these skulls. Let me go to a skull. First, let me get some bullets, and then I'm gonna go to a skull.
I need resupply and Point Verdun.
Be out directly. You want something? You let me know.
Yeah, but ultimately, bro, I just hate the fact that we always got
Show me what you got.
so much to say about our situation. So much to, man, what, $800? I'm not spending $800 for that shit, man. What's wrong with you? Dude, $800? Bro, this game is a scam.
You know how to fight.
Anyway, this game is a scam, bro. I just hate that that every time something happens, we just got so much to say, but we don't ever do nothing about it. You know what they say? The ones who have the loudest ones in the room are the weakest.
Hi.
We don't own shit. Nobody respects us. We really had an era that every week somebody black was getting wrongfully executed. Best way to put it. Wrongfully executed by the law. So if they wrongfully executed, that means they taxpayers. They ain't criminals. Wrongfully executed by the law. And for me personally, I'm of the mindset of those who don't know the history of doing it repeated. And I've done my due diligence to go and kind of like lower my ignorance when it comes down to America. Because ultimately America is a game. Life isn't a game. This fucking country is a game. It's Monopoly, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody act like they know everything, but I'm telling you the truth. It's Monopoly, bro. They wanna divide and conquer. But at the end of the day, we all know only in this country, only one color really matters, and that's fucking green. But they want to divide and conquer. They want to divide and conquer everything based off of colors. The Democrats and the Republicans, red and blue. The Bloods and the Crips, red and blue. Like this shit is deeper. This shit get real deep. And I'm not as in our community, son. We have people in our community that understand the truth. But at the end of the day, it's all about self-preservation. And I'm not mad about that. I'm not mad about that at all. It's just cut the bullshit. Cut the bullshit. Cut the bullshit. Stop portraying to be real. Stop portraying to be something that you fucking not. Just cut the bullshit. Cut it, man. I'll get in this damn building. Cause I'm tired of that shit. Every time something happens, like something happens unfairly to us, all we could do is talk about it.
Need something?
No, I don't need shit from you, ho. I thought you was another mission. We don't, you know what I'm saying? We always want to talk about it. Everybody want to talk about Kennedy Clark shoving Caitlin Clark. Bro, Kennedy Carter fucking girl name, man. Shoving Caitlin Clark. And it's like, man, we have other things to be talking about, man. Other things to be talking about, man. We literally have bigger fish to fry. Yo, I'm trying to get to the damn skull, yeah. But at the end of the day, man, I'm gonna leave on this note. Until we start taking our culture, our people, our heroes, our mentors, our celebrities, until we start taking the things that we hold sacred seriously, we can never expect another race to take it seriously. How can we sit up here and say respect music, give us our masters, do this and the third, stop trying to do this with our music, but then look at our rappers. Look at them, son. You don't even know you're not even a celebrity no more. You're a criminal with a talent. We gotta take shit seriously, bro. We gotta take things seriously. Cause they not gonna do it for us at all. At all. But I don't even know how to do this slow motion shit no more. Man, so long as I play this game. Shoot him back, nigga! Okay, that's how you do that. But I ain't want to do that. I wanted to go in slow motion. I just ice baby y'all asses. Get my damn gun back, man. I think about that often, man. The true downfall of our community is us. But at the same time, we want to sit up here with a straight face and say it's other people's fault. Other people's fault for what? The same community that you wouldn't be caught dead in working. The same community that you wouldn't be caught dead working in. I.e. your community, the hood. But a whole race, whether it be Hispanics, Asians, whoever, they could come in and make a killing in your community. The same community that you too good to do that for, is the same community these niggas coming in and sending generations after generations to college, building generational wealth in the same piss poor ass neighborhood that you don't like, that you can't get out of. Make that shit make sense. But with a straight face, gonna sit up here and say on gang, on the hood, on the block, man, shut the fuck up. I feel like gang culture should have died a long time ago. Like, what are you literally, bro? What are you talking about? What are we talking about? We don't own shit. We don't own shit. You really out here dying over housing projects, nigga? We don't own a motherfucking thing. Nothing. And that's why when you get opportunities like this, to be fair, you shouldn't have to wait for a Caitlin Clark to come into the WNBA to start talking about, you know, certain amenities and certain privileges. All these rappers and all these black businesses and moguls, all of this is an investment, and it's an investment that can only go up, because if you tell me that this year alone we knew more female college players coming out to the WNBA, we knew more of them than we did players coming out to the NBA, because all I hear about is Bronny, niggas. That's all I hear about is Bronny. Sometimes I can't deal. Sometimes I can't deal. Sometimes I can, because at the end of the day, we didn't choose to be like this. That is a fact. But everything that you do to remain in this situation, to remain with this image that we have, is a choice. All we had to do was shut up and dribble. That's all we had to do. Especially with how sports betting is becoming more popularized now, that's all we had to do was shut up and dribble. Because, yeah, we talking about two basketball players right now, but I'm pretty sure I just saw a tweet earlier. They were talking about Asia Wilson. She averaging like 26 points a game. They got a couple other people averaging. Little Chicken Dallas, she averaging like 24 points a game. So it's my whole thing was eventually Eventually, they was gonna catch notice, bro. They was gonna catch fire. Eventually, they was gonna catch fire. They was gonna catch notice. But in order for that to happen, you got
Out
to
of the way.
shut up and dribble.
How you doing? Look out.
How you doing? Car theft. I ain't still nobody cuff.
Stay out of my way.
Niggas always lying. Always lying on me. Hard theft. Because I'm black,
I just talked to Greco a couple days back.
I ain't even take nothing.
That motherfucker didn't see it coming.
And that's why this here is the perfect gig.
What was this?
You don't want something
Ooh.
better. I mean, was.
Bro, how do you
to
shoot in
respect
slow
that.
motion?
Hell.
There you go. There you go. Hey, oh snap! No. Damn, that nigga ran fast.
That is hold on, sucker.
A Negro? Gotta watch your goddamn tongue, boy. Call me no Negro. Alright, down, boy. Oh!
Boxed in. Help me out.
They about to flood up here in a second. Give me that. Nah.
Hit him!
Nigga, shoot your gun, motherfucker! Nah. It's about to blow
What's
me.
wrong with these niggas?
Surprise, motherfucker. Surprise, motherfucker.
Fight back, nigga! Fight back!
Damn. Surprise, motherfucker. I got one more person to kill.
That boy's mine.
Where you come from? I heard you like Italian. Man, this game. I remember when this game came out. This was supposed to be like revolutionary, right? Somebody blowing up on me. Somebody's still shooting at me, but they not even showing up on my screen. But he's shooting at me.
He ain't getting away. Shots came from that way.
I don't even like how games are nowadays. Games are just money grabs at this point.
Taking cover.
That's why they talking about putting all the PS2 games back on the PS4, the PS5. And if you don't believe me that this is a scam, you just pay $500 for a system, just for them to turn around and put old games from older systems on said system. Okay. I'm tired of, and that's another thing that we got bad. You know, niggas be buying shit as like status symbols. Like people was really making. I saw this dude was making fun of somebody on Twitter because they didn't have a PlayStation 5, and it's like, okay. It's like, okay. Like we can't be this far back that we still clown other people because their inability to grasp a material mean. Cause I remember the time when niggas was going stupid over not being able to buy Birkins, whatever that means, you know. And it's like, why we care so much about material means? What type of gun is that? Oh, that's the And it's like I can never sit up here with a straight face and say I get tired of being black. Can't get tired of being black. I'm black as hell. But I get tired of what comes with sometimes boy, you almost got lit up.
Boy, do not mess with me.
Boy, you almost got lit up. Boy, you almost got lit up. What you doing back
Get
here?
out of here.
Yeah, get from back here. You almost walked away looking like SpongeBob in this bitch. We done? Now we got more money. Got more money. I just grabbed like 8 bands out of this bitch. Nine bands. Not bad. 9 bands is not bad. Not bad at all. I love my people. I love my people, son. I really do. But we are the laughing stock of the world. We are the laughing stock of the world. You right. Everybody wants our style. Everybody wants our this, our that. But until we become organized to truly claim hold to our heritage and claim hold to our culture, they could have it, bro. A white girl could wear braids in her head for every black girl that's walking around blonde. Straight up. If it matters. If you're gonna ignore the fact that she's saying this is her claim to beauty, isn't it your claim to beauty? And that's very unnatural. She can put braids in her head. It's gonna look funny, but nonetheless, it's her hair. See where I'm going with this? So it's like, that's another thing we don't do. We don't fight winnable battles. We're busy playing them fucking away games. And I get real passionate about my people, man. I do. I get real passionate about people. I'm always get passionate when I see niggas go crazy for Cinco de Mayo, but not go crazy for Juneteenth. Juneteenth. I find it very, very uncomfortable that you could sit up here and tell me everything about black figures that don't matter, that haven't done nothing productive for our culture or not moving the culture. But when I ask you about a historical figure that's not named Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Rosa Parks, you look like somebody stole your goddamn soul. That is disheartening. That is disheartening because this country isn't for anyone. It's up for grabs. That's why everybody is so hard and so passionate about holding on to their culture. That's why we the only ones who don't really give a damn about interracial dating. We the only ones that combat each other about interracial dating. Or you dating a white girl, black women ain't gonna fuck with you. Or she dating a white man, or you don't turn your back on black men. It's like, but in other races, it's not even about being combative. It's like, well, you dating a black man and you Spanish, you're not turning your back on your people, but you need to understand that our culture must survive. And that's the thing. Black people have such a rich culture. Everybody wants to copy us and mimic us. So if you get a white girl or a Spanish girl or an Asian girl and you black and you marry her, of course her family gonna fear that when you have a child, they gonna take more on to your characteristics. They're gonna take more on to your culture than their own. You have an Asian son and you black, he would never say konnichiwa. Never. When the fuck is you going to? When are you going to Japan? Exactly. No, I didn't want to call you. I wanted to call it safe. I need it safe. Oh, gave me 9 bands, boy. You can put this up. Why you cute?
Need to make a deposit, sugar?
Keep this safe.
Okay, I'm good to go.
Yeah, I do, sugar. The perfect waffle. So this Waffle House right here. Telling you, bro. I just unlocked the memory. Think when y'all heard me say Waffle House just now. Be real. What's the first thing you thought about? Alright. I ain't tripping. I just saw a video the other day of some girls going in at a Waffle House. And you could tell what a lost soul is, because you can't be this fucking angry. You cannot be this motherfucking angry. You mean to tell me you gonna keep coming back? She don't do grits on you. She don't do eggs at you. You don't do a chair at her. Y'all bound each other with the damn barrier in front of each other. And my whole thing is, why is you still coming back? Why are you still going back to fight this person? Like, you cannot be this goddamn mad. You're not mad. You're lost. That's what it is. You're not mad. You're lost. You're lost. This shit says no colors allowed. Man,
This shop is whites
boy.
only, boy.
This shop is whites only, boy. Man, you better not come in my face, bro. I swear to God. I'm gonna hurt your feelings.
Stick around. I'll let the police deal with you.
You got any? Let the police deal with me. You got any Negro pies? Nah, get some nigga pies.
Crazy ass.
But she tripping and shit. Huh? Fuck up. Puss ass me. Fuck out of here. Can't believe he told me that. I read the sign though. I just wanted to cause trouble. Watch out. And I'm gonna take your money. And you talking all that shit for $34. You need my business. That's another thing. If we account for all this trillions and trillions of dollars, the black dollar is all this special. No, I have something I'm gonna share with y'all on Juneteenth. It's like a controversial take with segregation. How I feel like the worst thing we could have ever did was try to mix and mingle our black dollar with these white folks. Like, if they didn't want us in their grocery stores and their shops, fuck it. But since we're such a principled and prideful people, and we gonna move off emotions and feelings and not logic. I'm not good enough to stop. I'm not good enough to shop at your store. But my money not good enough, man. Who the fuck cares, nigga? If you want a carrot, doesn't matter if you getting it from Becky or you getting it from Bianca. You getting the fucking carrot. So if Becky don't want to sell you a carrot, better go to your soul sister. And that's what he fucked up at. And that's why I call him Martin Luther Coon. Sorry. But that's why I call him that. Good intentions. And you know what? And whoever got mad, you don't know your history. Because before he got assassinated, all the shit that he was making speeches about, all this inclusivity that he wanted us to do, right before he got executed, right before he got assassinated, he was preaching and he was talking all that shit about how he messed up and how he wanted you to pull your dollar out of their banks, pull your dollar out of their stores. Like, go back to, I made a mistake. He was about to go and really try to make shit happen. Like, him and Malcolm X was about to be a Pittman and Jordan. I'm telling you, and white folks didn't want that. That was gonna be Pittman and Jordan. Cause Martin Luther King had them church folks on lock. He had the elderly and them church folks and them. He had them good old Southerners. He had their asses on lock. And Malcolm X and the nation, they had them revolutionary. They had them brothers and sisters. They had their asses on lock too. And that's the same. And that's why I say divide and conquer, because they both on lock, fighting for the same cause, just disguised with different generals that make you think that we're against each other, but ultimately we not. And if we just come together, your ideas, my ideas, your followers, my followers, oh, we are going to be a problem. But until we figure that out,
how you doing?
Until we figure that out, the closest thing you're gonna get to that is Lonzo Ball paying for Angel Reese's fine. Not showing up to the game, even though he played for the Chicago Bulls. Not showing up to the game. Not doing anything to push the Chicago Sky forward. I mean, the jury's still out, but you've been playing for the Bulls long enough. Well, you played for the Bulls way before Angel Reese came there, so you could have made some type of contribution. But it's all good, bro. And once again, if you have, what's the point of shit? Once again, y'all, what's the point of doing things anonymously if you're gonna complain publicly about lack of anything you say you lacking? Because like I said, everything I just said about that, you could be like, oh, he give money anonymously. Why the fuck is she complaining publicly? Bye, y'all. Why is she complaining publicly about it? That's all. Huh? You fuck a nigga so by the slap. I ain't never that's that. I wonder if his next album gonna be something. A lot of people saying that man fell off. That is, I don't think you fell off, Roddy. I don't think you fell off, bro. I actually did like your last project. I'm learning that's a very controversial take, but I did like your last product. I'm hearing that y'all saying Ice Spice fell off. That does. Thank you for telling me, but that does nothing for me. I don't even know a song by her, and I'm proud of myself because I don't even know much. I don't even know the beat so much. If only I could have escaped the wrath of Sexy Red like that. I knew Sexy Red was gonna be a problem when I was minding my own business, watching the New York Jets Hard Knocks, and they played Ski Yee at practice, and I was like, oh, this might be a problem. And then, lo and behold, Monday Night Football. Who was at Monday Night Football? Sexy Red crushed their ass, and I'm like, oh, this is gonna be a problem. And not even 4 fucking plays into my new season, my quarterback gets a torn ACL because her booty hole brown. Only I could escape. And ew, does she have a tattoo of a fucking ice cream on her face? I gotta look at this, bro. I seen her do something. I think she was on. She don't get it twisted. She funny. She personality wise, she funny as hell. But nah, man, I can't deal. I can't deal. Just off of the strength that your image is pushing us back, dog. Like if that wasn't the case, I'm rocking with you. That's my whole problem with our culture, bro. If we was sustainable, like look at the Asian culture. They let Lil Tay come in twice, and she appropriating our culture. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. But you know why they sustain? You know why they survive? You know why? But that's not the image. They image is geeks and nerds and shit like that. But it's whatever. It's whatever. I'm clearly just running around now at this point. I just wanted to get another gameplay in that wasn't Sims, man. I ain't want that start to get repetitive. I kinda love that game at this point. Ooh, new truck, do this. Oh, you can disconnect the trailer and shit? Oh, okay. It's a useless feature, right? Can't be copyrighted, man. Well, that's all the time that we have for today. Make sure y'all check out my latest streams. Make sure y'all check out the Sims 4 Single Dad Chronicles. We're gonna be playing a whole bunch of games. Yo, if they go through with they move and start putting the PS2 games on the PS4, oh, we gonna be living. We gonna be living. Cause I'm gonna tell y'all, bro. The boy is a gamer. Boy is a gamer. Boy is a gamer. I may not be a driver. I'm definitely a gamer. Now I done got stuck. But now that I'm stuck, I'm really about to do my outro. Yo, love and support everything that y'all do, man. It ain't just about me. I'm all believing nepotism. Hey, man, keep going forward. Keep going forward. Do not let negativity take you off your path. When any one of them things creep into you, Keep it pushing. Keep it pushing. When either one of those things creep into your head, self-doubt, anything, do a solid prayer and keep it pushing. Follow me on Instagram, X, subscribe to my channel, Des X Official. Let's go.